In this video, we are going to talk about shocking facts about wild animals. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. These unbelievable animal facts are actually true. We've also included a couple of common myths you may have heard and debunked them based on the most current science. Number 13. Giraffes can hum, but only at night. It was long suspected that giraffes made no noise because people listening to them, both in the wild and captive environments, hadn't heard them make any vocalizations. Scientists previously assumed that the characteristic long necks of these ruminants contained vocal cords that were essentially useless, despite being fully developed and apparently functional. Recently, however, it was discovered that giraffes do make vocalizations, they hum, and only at night. Take a listen here. Number 12. Wild chimps like to drink. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a nice fruity cocktail every so often. Even the chimps are doing it. Fermented sap from a palm tree is the preference of one group of chimps, who were observed sopping up this naturally occurring bevy using leaf sponges. Number 11. Kangaroos do, in fact, fart. It was once believed that kangaroos didn't produce methane, a greenhouse gas commonly found in the flatulence of herbivores and a major driver of climate change. This is how the rumor got going that kangaroos can't fart. However, after locking a group into a sealed room, feeding them a variety of food types, and measuring the resulting air quality, it was found that they do, in fact, fart. Hopefully, they were soon released into the fresh air after the study concluded. Number 10. Koalas sleep up to 22 hours a day. Because koalas' primary source of food, the eucalyptus tree, is toxic, their digestive systems need to work overtime to break the toxins down. This process is energy-consuming, is why they sleep for 18 to 22 hours per day. Maybe eating toxic food isn't the best approach to leading a lively life, but a life of sleeping doesn't sound too bad either. Number 9. Elephants are the only animal that can't jump. It's true that adult elephants can't jump, but they are far from being the only land animal lacking this ability. The portly rhino and mostly aquatic hippo don't jump either. Jumping tends to be a mechanism for evading predators, and when you're big enough, the need to run away becomes unnecessary. It should be noted that young elephants can jump, as they are far more susceptible to predation than adults. Number 8. Octopuses can taste with their arms. The suckers lining the undersides of an octopus's arm are for more than just gripping. These structures are similar to taste buds on human tongues, only these enable both taste and smell. Each arm is filled with neurons, so these cephalopods are also thinking with their arms too. Number 7. Sloths can take up to a month to completely digest a single leaf. Everything about sloths is slow, including their digestion. Because a sloth's diet consists largely of toxic leaves which are difficult to digest, with a single leaf sometimes taking 30 days, there is little energy left over for fast movement. But who needs it when you've got a coat covered in algae to camouflage you from predators? Number 6. Squirrels will adopt orphans. Many species of the animal kingdom, aside from humans, adopt youngsters of their own kind, and sometimes even of different species. What makes this behavior notable in squirrels is that they tend to be a social, meaning that they live in relative isolation from one another, as opposed to social species such as lions or elk. Red squirrels were observed adopting young, particularly if they were related. Number 5. Butterflies taste with their feet. Imagine being able to taste the floor. This is something most of us would find unappetizing, but if you spent your days stepping on fragrant flower petals, it might be a different story. And in this case, you would be a butterfly, since these insects have receptors on their feet and legs similar to that of human taste buds. Number 4. Squirrels plant thousands of new trees each year. According to one study, squirrels fail to recover up to 74% of the acorns they store. Many of these are buried in the ground, which one researcher points out is practically planting baby trees. The question these studies haven't answered so far is whether squirrels are intentionally planting trees rather than forgetting where they stored nuts. Since squirrels have an interest in the growth of more trees, which provide them with more food and shelter, the idea may not be that far-fetched. Number 3. Cows have best friends. An experiment was conducted placing together cows who'd known one another, aka their best friend, and those who were strangers. When placed with their best friends, the cows' heart rates were significantly lower, as were cortisol levels. Both of these indicators shot up when cow friends were separated. Sadly, this research was conducted with an eye towards improving milk yields on farms. Not measured were stress levels when newborn cows are separated from their mothers. Number 2. Gorillas can catch human colds and other illnesses. Diseases frequently pass between humans and animals. Zoonotic disease transmission occurs when a disease passes from animals to humans, as with the novel coronavirus which caused the global pandemic of 2020. Reverse zoonosis occurs when diseases pass from humans to animals. Gorillas are susceptible to reverse zoonosis, particularly respiratory infections. In Africa, wild gorillas are exposed to these diseases through the ecotourism industry, posing significant risks to highly endangered populations. Number 1. The bat is the only mammal that can fly. Although more similar in appearance and behavior to birds, bats actually have a lot in common with human beings. Both species are mammals, since bats give birth to live young and wean them on milk, and are covered with hair rather than feathers or scales. Where bats are exceptional is their ability to fly under their own power, which no other mammal in the world possesses. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.